everybody. Well, I thought I might start with a maya, even though this video isn't really related to my snakes. They've all been rather lazy, little ones and big ones, just lately. Hi sweetie, how you doing? And this is my kind of daily bit of the routine. Just letting them know, of course, Mum's around, Mum's here, no food, just Mum popping in like Mum does. And why hasn't she bought me a little prezzy in the shape of a little rat? But yeah, because it's very hard to see her under that light, but there she is. Really does not do her colours any justice looking at her in that light, because this is a UV that Maya has in there. But let's go to my Lily, who I've not poked my head in yet, so we'll see how she's travelling. She is got to be very close to shedding at the moment. Are you not? Are you thinking about it? Because you've got to be pretty close, actually. Hey, Lily, I would guess, has been, a few weeks into her shedding cycle. Her eyes have been clear, for a few days, and I really expected her to shed roughly sort of yesterday even, or overnight. Lily has no time. She isn't one that waits till everything is necessarily quiet. She will quite often just shed. I'm sitting here and away she'll go. And she's always had great sheds, so she'll shed when she's ready, as they say. But that's my Lily. I miss her during that time when she, oh my goodness, I can't get that on doing it that way, so we will do it that way. Let's head on over to Jack, who ate just a few days ago, so his belly will be okay by now, but I certainly want to check in on him. I saw his little head down there earlier looking at me, and I was going to do this earlier, but yeah, I can do that now and say my hello. He's right down there. Hey dude, how you doing? Is your belly still rather full? We can't really get a very good view because he's down there in the darkness, as Jack is, but he came right on over yesterday and said his hello to me, but he's nice and warm down there, guys, because he's got a heat mat underneath here, so he's lovely and warm. And I think when he's eating those extra large rats, it's rather hard for him to move and get all the way up top, so until he's really fully digested that meal, he is going to stick to being down there on the ground and trying to drag that big rat around in his belly and climb, you could say. Miss Tessa, back up in her hammock. Hello, sweet pea. Although that light is blocking our view there of her, but here comes her little head round to check me out. That's Tessa. She's been down in her hide for a few days, so it's good to see her poking her head out. And of course, always hopeful for a meal being offered. But she's about due to, she's digested and she could come on out, actually. Oh, that tongue a going.
I'm going for lunch.
Yes, and I'm actually taking Noah out for lunch, so he needs to go and get dressed. At the moment, if he wants to go and eat lunch, he's not doing it in his boxes.
All I had was her doing a video. I was like, I'll be going for lunch.
Yeah, we are, but I'm doing my check-in and saying hello, as I always do, because there's Jesse in his, pretty much his favourite posse there. I'm just starting to breathe heavy. Is she going to make me come out of here? Which of course I'm not. But it doesn't hurt for me to pop on in and of course say my hellos to my family. Whether they care or not, I think they do. I think they're very used to my pattern and my routine of doing things with them, as much as I am of their patterns, because lazy cats too, you know, aren't you, Max? You're a lazy boy. Little Miss Apani is in one of her favourite little spots. I've actually turned off her heat mat because she's getting plenty of heat from Jesse's, because his heating panel is here and I've got the heater going out in this room, so it's beautiful and warm. So I've just turned that off, and I need to come home and go through her enclosure to see if she's made any mess in here, and I can see a little bit, and I will be cleaning that, of course. But there she is, and she hasn't really poked her head around to me, has she? She's kind of just ignoring me at the moment. Hey, bunny. Hey, sweetie. How you doing, darling? Where are you? Hey, where are you? I can't see you. I can't see you. I've just got your butt end, haven't I? Hey, you see. Leave my tail alone, Mum. Please. I have no idea. I cannot see her head. I don't know if you can at this particular point, but I think she might be hanging it down at the moment, but she shed, so I'll get her out later today for sure and see how she's doing. But checked her shed and that all looked really, really good, so I don't think we're going to be able to actually see Maya. And it's rather a tight squeeze in here because of how I've got the enclosures set up, and I've really only got a half door. So a lot of time I have to move the couch forward a bit and Jessie forward a little bit. But I do know that Maya is over in the cool side there with a full belly, although she only ate just a few days ago. So she's not overly full, should have digested quite well. And my Missy Moo, Sia, is of course hiding. I really want to have a good rearrange of everything just to make life a little bit easier for me. and my snakes, but there she is. And you on your heat mat. You are just toasty warm, aren't you? Hey? Doesn't even, you know, she doesn't even flinch now when I open up her enclosure or lift the hammock or lift the hide box on her or anything. She's just chilled and pretty cruisy now, see her, once upon a time. Or initially. Oh, and this is Ruby's new little spot to hang out. Is up there on Sia's enclosure, and she's not been so much up on the other one. So, yeah, she's... Don't know, she's just changed spots. So, anyway, guys, we're going to go across to the little cafe. So once I get over there and so forth, I'll flick the camera back on and I'll put this in with having just checked on all my crew before I leave the house. And I'm only just across the road, but still, I know that they're all good and happy. Well, good and lazy today. So I'll be back when we get across the road. So Noah, it was shut yesterday, wasn't it? And you were not a happy chappy. So Noah, what happened to our lunch at the cafe? They're dumb. Because
they say that they're open Saturdays and Sundays and all days of the week. And then we go across today. They say that they're open till 7 till 1:30, but they're not open.
But they're not open because the cook's sick and couldn't get in today. So, what are you having instead? A
Cheese, lettuce, pear,
tomato. That's pretty good, isn't it? Not as good as probably what we would have got over at the cafe, but and now you get to watch telly and eat lunch and well, that was a nice little bit of exercise. But it's open today, hey? So what are we having? Or what are you having?
I'm having a sausage roll.
No, you're having a gourmet hot dog. What's Nan having? Doesn't know. So guys, I'll just show you when our meals get here. I'm kind of having brunch but breakfast at the same time, and I just caught a lady falling off her chair. Silly Billy, but she's okay, I think. So we'll be back. Okay, our meals are here, and Noah got a gourmet hot dog it is. So how is it, bud? Nice? Not keen on onions, but good, tasting good with the bacon, hey? Yeah?
There's not much.
No. And I got the bacon and eggs and toast. Yeah, got Coke. But it is lunchtime, guys. It isn't at, 9 o'clock in the morning. Otherwise, Nana would not allow him to have it at all.
And then Nana, of course, gets tea.
And I got myself a pot of tea to have with my brunch, you could call it. I'm not a really big breakfast person, but I don't mind some bacon and eggs later on in the day. So really, in a way, this is... Noah had breakfast though, didn't you, Noah? So,
Breakfast is always healthy in the morning.
there you go. But anyway, I think he had some wheat bix this morning for his breakfast. And I just have my cup of tea in the morning. Yeah, not a good eater in the morning, never have been really, my entire life. So, and I've never changed, but I always try and have a good lunch, and I tend to eat a bigger lunch rather than a little lunch and a big tea. So we're going to enjoy, and as I said, I've brought you over here before, but this is the first time that I've actually eaten or sat down to eat here. So
we were meant to be going home, but my mum's tyres blew on her.
Blew the tyre.
Yeah,
so.
and then she can't go on the road, and still not. And then my stepdad was going to pick me up from the truck, but we're having brunch, of course. So she's like, just stay again.
So how many nights is that at Nana's now?
3.
3. Do you care? No? No, I guess that's lovely, guys. I love it that he loves staying at my place. So anyway, I'm going to finish off now and enjoy my brunch. And yeah, we'll see you all later.